Milwaukee. How you doing tonight? Oh my gosh, you guys are so much fun. Like, I see so many festive outfits and crazy sweaters and sparkles. And I can't even tell you how excited this makes me because I have been celebrating Christmas by myself since February. Because that is what you do as an artist when you make a Christmas album. You basically spend all year writing it, prepping it, getting the videos ready, working on the tour, and so I cannot even tell you, after months and months and months, pretty much a year's worth of prep, I can't tell you how special it feels to finally be able to share it with you guys and say, Merry Christmas, Milwaukee. So, we have a little bit of a surprise for you. We actually have a special guest who will be joining me on stage for this next number. Now, he is incredibly talented. You guys probably have heard of him before, so please put your hands together for the one, the only, Eric Jackson! To have him with us, because you know there's certain kind of things you can't teach a performer. Things like stage presence, charisma, sex appeal. Give it up for Eric Jackson! into I Saw Three Ships. That's right. It's the annual I Saw Three Ships boat race. Our contestants are joining us on stage as we speak. In boat number 1, we have Jess. In boat number 2 is Kaylin, and boat number 3 is Taylor. All right, I need you to turn to the person next to you and make a bet on which boat you think will win. 1, 2, or 3. All right, call out the number of the boat you think will win. Wow, this is a 2 crowd. There's a lot of 2s, a few 3s, and sorry, Jess, only like 3 1s. Brave ones. Okay, now I need you to cheer as loud as you can for your boat, because here they go! Milwaukee! Wow! Oh my goodness! Milwaukee came to party tonight! The Christmas tour! This is awesome. How did you guys know? Like, I would say 90% of the audience voted for 2. Kaylin, you were giving the vibes tonight. You were giving the winner vibes. Anyways, congrats. I don't think we've ever had like the audience overall pick the winner. Well done. So, I have a question, Milwaukee. Would you guys be down to be part of a TikTok? Okay. We'll say this is something I have accidentally become known for. And like, I put on these performances, and yet people will stop me and be like, oh, you're that TikToker. How dare you? And if you are sitting there wondering, what's a TikTok? I just want to say congratulations. I admire your life. Good for you. This is huge. Okay, so this is like, actually, can I get the violin off, please, Miss Mary? So this is a trend that is actually like several months old. You might have seen it. It's when someone pretends to fall down. That's gonna be me. And then everyone around, including you guys, looks concerned. And then on cue, you guys all go, chuk, 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 chuk. And I'm gonna like, woo, woo, woo. I promise, this is a family-friendly show. This is not my normal. Okay, so how you were gonna know, I'm gonna need all of you to stand up.
Other background dancers
And what's gonna happen is it's gonna start with us all like partying, like dancing, woohoo, have a good time, and then I'm gonna, and you guys all look concerned and stop dancing when I fall. Like, oh my gosh, is she okay? And I'm gonna be like, ow, ow, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna go.
What are you trying to get out?
Okay? And so, Kaylin, right here, this is Kaylin, everybody, your boat champion, number 2. She is gonna cue you guys, so I'm down on the ground, I'm her, and she's gonna like lift her hands like, oh no, and that is your sign to everybody go, tuk, 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 tuk. So, Kaylin lifts her hands on 5, 6, tuk, again. 5, 6. Oh my gosh, you guys are close. Okay, can I get the spotlight off? So I want to be able to see my beautiful balcony friends. Oh my gosh, hi up there! Wow, you guys go way back there. Okay, so let's hear the music. This is going to be a test run for all of us, myself included. I don't twerk very often. I was literally like, oh, I hope no one comes in my dressing room, because I was in my dressing room like practicing, and I was like, that would be so embarrassing if like my crew manager walked in. Okay, so I'm going to drop the mic over here. You guys are now kind of on your own. All I can say is when I fall, look concerned. Oh no! And then when Kaylin, what? Okay, let's hear that music. Noah? We have a note from Fish, no, that was a great note. She says, we want you guys, after I fall down and after you do this, we need you guys to like get into it, like jump, or just like raise your hands, whatever. We're partying because she's okay. Okay,
I don't do that.
so you're dancing. I fall, you look concerned.
The girls
then,
giggle.
Kaylin, what? Good, then party!
It's like Mardi Gras. What's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? At New Orleans, Mardi Gras. I can't walk. Okay.
How did you guys feel? Oh, one more! Oh my goodness, you guys. This was not on. Oh, the lady in the green dress, she says one more too. She's like, that was not my best performance. Okay. Oh my gosh, but we have a note from Fish. She says, this is the best audience we've had, dance-wise.
They're dancing mostly.
Oh my gosh, Milwaukee! Holy cow! My friend in the green dress, did you feel good about it? You nailed it, okay. Awesome, thank you so much, you guys. Oh my goodness. That has me more winded than the whole first part of the show. Oh my gosh. While I catch my breath, I'm curious. There was a lot of people in meet and greet who were saying that they were coming to like my first shows like 10 years ago. So I'm curious, how many people, is this your first Lindsey Stirling concert? Whoa! Guys, I've been touring for 10 years. I'm sorry, that's the wrong reaction. I mean, welcome. Welcome to my show. This suddenly just became a first date. Okay, now my next question. How many of you have been to more than 3 shows? Wow! I love the enthusiasm over here. Oh my gosh, I love you. Thank you so much, you guys, for returning and coming back. You may have noticed that during that dance number, my violin shrunk. This is actually not a toy. This is a real violin, and it's about the size violin that I started on when I first began to play. And so I guess I should introduce you because I name all my violins, and this is Pickles. I'd also love to introduce you to my bandmates, so please welcome to the stage, Drew on the drums. And Ryan on the keys, guitar, and saxophone. Oh, wait, before you, oh, we're having like a nice off. Also, from the day I met Drew, I realized he was a big fan of a certain sports team.
The Packers.
Big fan, like lives, breathes, and dies by it. It's a big deal on tour. How are they doing this year? Certain things you just shouldn't ask. Well, all right, guys. I actually got your Christmas presents early, and I thought, what better time than give them to you than on stage in front of our Milwaukee friends. So let's see. Let's roll your present on out here, or stick it through the curtain. There you go, there's Ryan's, perfect.
The toy one.
And Drew. I did good this year. All right, Drew, what do you think?
Who am I supposed to play these with?
Oh, there you go, sticks included. So, I figured this part of the show, I've been playing this little violin, and they were playing these big kid instruments, you know, their normal stuff. So I thought it only fair to switch it up and give them some little instruments as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, don't worry, they're professionals. They can handle this.
Drumsticks are like.
All right, Ryan, would you be so kind as to give me an A, please? Oh. I need to be careful, it's duct taped. Okay, she's perfect. Get it off.
Harry Potter song, by the way. Because you never watch it though. Harry Potter song. This one's never watched it. Watch it all the time.
not throw that at your audience. No, don't even think about it. 1, 2. I'm really glad I didn't get to 3 because I have no idea what happens at 3. I'm not a parent, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, we will talk about this after the show. But thank you, everyone. Please.
No, we are not done yet. All right. Go, Pack, go, first of all. Okay, so we all in here know that Lindsey Stirling is a world-renowned violin player. But I think we all believe that, you still need to prove yourself a little bit more. Every single day. So we were all wondering, in this room, on that little pickles, can you play Devil Went Down to Georgia? Do you accept this challenge?
First of all, why am I talking into pickles? Second of all, I guarantee that nobody in the audience was actually thinking that.
Yeah, they were.
Challenge accepted.
You can do it. I believe in you. Get it.
Drew! Oh my, okay.
Everybody give it up for Lindsey Stirling. Our
It's fine. I'm a strong, independent woman. All right, so this next song, I actually did the arrangement with a really, really good friend of mine. Some of you may know him because he was my partner on Dancing with the Stars. Do we have any Dancing with the Stars fans in the house? That's right. Not only is Mark Ballas an incredible ballroom dancer, but he's also an amazing flamenco-style guitarist. And since our season, we've been able to collaborate in multiple ways, from dance to music. And so when I was thinking about this next song, I knew he was the perfect person to help me arrange Feliz Navidad. Hi, Eric. What are you doing on the stage?
I thought you were done.
No, there's a whole rest of the show. Everybody give it up for Eric Jackson. You know, he just can't get enough of the stage. You know, he actually volunteered to be on this tour. Well, you know, something that I feel like people are often surprised to hear about from me is that I actually get really nervous before I perform. And, you know, there was a time where my stage anxiety got so bad that it was ruining my dream, because I love performing, I love entertaining, and yet my anxiety was absolutely ruining something I had worked so hard to be able to share and do. And during this time, after almost every performance, I would run to my dressing room after the show and I would close the door and I would cry, because I was so sure that everybody in the audience that came that night was so sad that they bought a ticket. And I was just convinced that they thought I was a terrible violinist and I'd let people down. And thank you. Thank you so much. But you know, the interesting thing is that nobody else can ever convince you that you're enough or that you're amazing. It's something that you kind of have to learn from inside. And you know, my therapist told me many times that, like, you don't have to be perfect, Lindsey. No one expects you to be perfect. But one night she said something that finally clicked inside of me. She said, you know, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're going out there every night and you're focusing on what everyone is thinking about you and if they like you and if you're enough, like all of this energy just being projected at you, and you're all about your own ego right now. She said, instead you need to flip it and you need to think about the fact that you get to step on stage and you get to give. You get to share what you love with so many people. You get to love on your audience. And she ended it with saying, you get to give a gift every night. And for some reason that really changed the way I approach not only performing, but a lot of things in life that used to cause me a lot of anxiety. I think I just am here to do my best and to share what I have and to give my gift. And my favorite thing about the Christmas story is that it's all about the fact that we were given a gift. We were given a Savior who made it possible for all of our best efforts to feel like they are enough. Because I will never give a perfect show, I will never be a perfect human. And I think a lot of times we all feel that feeling of, I'm not enough for my life, for my family, for my job. But the message of Christmas, whether you believe in the story or not, I'm not here to convince you, but it's a beautiful message that just shares that by doing your best and by giving your gift, you're enough. And I would love to play you this next song. And as I play it for you, I hope that you can feel my love for you as I play Oh Holy Night.
We love you, Lindsey!
Thank you so much, you guys. You know, another part of my faith that has become so important to me is my belief in angels. And especially because several years ago I lost two of the most important people in my life. I lost my dad and my best friend. And when they passed away, suddenly I thought, oh my gosh, all these things I've believed my whole life, do I really think they're true when I have to put all of my weight on them? Are they enough to support me? And I've had some really beautiful little miracles, I like to call them, just these tiny experiences that have solidified to me that I believe our angels are so much closer and so much more a part of our everyday lives than I ever thought they were. And I want to share with you just one story. Just a few months ago, I was online and I was posting something, and I saw a link that was titled, "Why Lindsey Stirling is a Terrible Violinist." And so, of course, like any mature adult, I clicked on it, and I proceeded to then read through hundreds of comments on this blog. They were all just talking about how terrible I am, and everything about my vibrato, to my intonation, to the way I hold the bow, just all these violin techniques that apparently I'm really bad at. And, you know, in that moment, it just cut deep and it really hurt. And so finally, after I'd spent far too long reading all of these comments, I closed my laptop and I decided to just go outside on a walk. So I took my little dog Luna and we went walking down the street, and I passed a neighbor on my walk. He lives quite a ways from me, so I don't know him well, but on this afternoon he stopped me and he said, "Hey, you know, you're really good at what you do." I said, "Oh, well, thank you." I didn't even know he knew what I did or that I played the violin at all. But I thanked him and I turned to continue on my way, and he stopped me again and he said, "And it's not about the violin. What you do is magic." And as he continued to talk to me, I was just in awe, because the phrases he was using, the way his voice was fluctuating, down to the way that he kind of tilted his head to the side and he got this crooked smile. My dad had this crooked smile that was very mischievous that he would get when he had something he was really excited about sharing. And as this man spoke to me, it was literally as if I was listening to my dad. And I can't call my dad anymore, and I can't ask him for advice or comfort when I'm down or hope when I'm scared. But I truly believe that our angels are so aware of us, and they know what we're going through, and they will find ways to get us the messages that we need in a way that we can understand them, like my neighbor speaking to me this day. And you know, I think a lot of times we may have no idea where these messages are coming from, but the important thing to our angels is that they uplift us. And so, because of this experience and so many others, I believe so strongly that not only are angels heard on high, but I believe they're all around us all the time.